Good evening, Academy55 premium members who are watching this live, and good evening to everybody else who is watching the recording. My name is David Kahn. I'm going to be taking you through the US 100, also known as the NAS 100, NASDAQs, for the hours between 7 o'clock in the evening UK to 8 o'clock in the evening UK on Thursday, the 21st of March. So here we are. Thank you very much for somebody being on tonight. It's watching me live. Very much appreciated. Hope you get something out of it. Not some, and more importantly, a trade, but we will see. So first bit of housekeeping before we tell you a bit about the charts. Make sure your MT4 is on, and you are on the US 100 cash, and you're on the minute time frame. Your trade is open up with the all-important 1%. Your risk to reward box is in purple. Your lock calc is in purple. Your little square down here is in purple, so you can close out trades if you need to. So that's the housekeeping taken care of. Moving on very, very quickly. What can we say? Well, we have got an historic event happening here, ladies and gentlemen, on the US 100. This point here is exactly at 4:30 this afternoon, is the highest point that US 100 has ever been. It's never been any higher than that. How do I know that? Well, quickly put it on the weekly time frame. And you can see that this is the weekly time frame. This is the highest been here since forever. So that's how I know at 4:30 this afternoon. That's exactly, well, actually, no, it's there because that's a wick. There we go. So this is the highest point it's ever been. So, yeah, and because of that, I won't be wanting to be taking too many buys. In actual fact, we've got accumulation here. This is the highest point I'd ever be tempted to take a buy. And I expect it to turn around and go back lower if we ever do get a buy situation. But here we are at 8 o'clock. I'm not taking any trades until we get an alert after 8 o'clock. So I've restricted myself somewhat, really, but for transparency reasons, that's the way it is. Okay, so I'll put this vertical line back on at 8 o'clock. So got to wait for an alert to get between here and there. But we've had a buy alert down here. So the next one is a sell alert. So hopefully we will get a sell alert and maybe seeing price going down to fill out all this imbalance that I've marked out on the 4-hourly with the support and resistance time lines that I've marked out for myself. Here you can see it's been respected. So the next alert we do get is a sell, which is good. I like that idea because I'm not really trusting any buys because it's very unprecedented what happens up here, because this being the highest area it's been to for a long, long time. Who knows? There's no markers for it to go to. So we are at 1 minute to 7 o'clock. And we're primed and ready to go. So hopefully you can hear me. And we are now at 8 o'clock. I'm muted here. So if Steve is on tonight, could he give me a message to say he can hear me? Hopefully he can, because everything's unmuted this end. So we are waiting for another alert. I'm going to throw over the chat a minute. If somebody, right, I am being heard now. That's fine. Okay, so we are waiting for a sell alert, which is good because that's what I would prefer anyway, because that's got to be the next one because we had buy, sell, buy. So we are waiting for a sell alert, and we got Parabol SAR above price. So straight away we can head over to our MT4 and put the line chart on, reverse the conditions, and really the stop loss should be there at the trend line, but it's way too close, so I'm just keeping out of the way for the minute. And we got into consolidation, unfortunately, at the moment. And you know, because we markets close at 9 o'clock our time, and really they might be deciding technically they could do this till 9 o'clock. We don't know. They'll do what they want. But what we can say now is we have a consolidatory area. So I can mark this up. We've got imbalance up here that needs to be filled and imbalance up there that needs to be filled. So, but the next alert has got to be a sell alert for our purposes. But we have consolidation. So I want to see price get below. Let's get the right term. Let's get the zoom out of the way. Consolidation. I want to see price get below here before we can take a trade to get out of this consolidation area. And we got a sell alert already. So let's see it go beyond here. And I will be going in for a sell because we got red, red, red. Take the stop loss should be where the trend line is, which is there. I want to see new lows being formed below this price here. And when I don't do that, I'm into a sell because it's giving me an extra confirmation, and the sell alert has just disappeared. But it could be up back very, very quickly because we've got a sell bias now. And we're underneath the purple line. So there is a definite sell bias, but price is still being very much in consolidatory mood. So I'm waiting for confirmations of my sell alert if we ever get it back. And just waiting here, ready and waiting. We've already got the red wave, look. I know where I need to put the stop loss down there, but I will do that as the candle gets lower. If it gets lower and proves to me that we are out of consolidation, because our job is to not get in consolidation if we can help it, and look for as many confirmations as possible not to get in a consolidatory sideways movement like this. So we need to we need price to show us that it indeed is going for a deeper sell to get rid of all that consolidate, this fair value gap imbalance down here. But we haven't seen that yet. We trade what we see, not what we think. So I want price to get at least below these two lines here with a deeper sell in mind before I take the sell. And of course, we've got to have the sell alert. And we haven't got that yet. And indeed, price is still heading on sideways. So we're playing a waiting game. Very much a waiting game, which is fine. We have an idea what is going on. We know it's the highest it's been for since 4:30 this afternoon with a bit of news. So again, we wait. I'll take the lines off for a minute and go back to trading view. This is the area that I want to break because this is a consolidation area for us at the moment. And consolidation being the bugbear of many a strategy. But our next alert is a buy. Sorry, I do apologize. Our next alert definitely is going to be a sell because we've had a sell, a buy, then it's got to be a sell, which suits me just fine because I'm very confident, a lot more confident taking a sell because we're underneath the purple line and we've got loads of stuff telling me this is in balance. We haven't got much stuff. No, sorry, not stuff. That's not technical, is it? We haven't got enough support lines or enough data to tell me what I think about price going up to these levels because, like I keep saying, I have us forward this afternoon. This is the highest the US 100 has ever been. So, in historical time, you can say you were here in Academy 55 when that happened. I mean, it's not to say it won't go higher. Of course, it'll do what it wants to do, but we haven't got any data to tell us what happens when it does go higher, if it does. So I'd be much happier taking a sell. And that's our next alert anyway, is a sell. So that suits me just fine. If the conditions are right, of course. Like I said before, nice to see so many on with us tonight. There's trading again tomorrow morning at 7:55 a.m. UK time. And then we roll on to next week then. We're on the EUR USD tomorrow at 7:55. Academy 55 premium members will get to see that free, of course. Get to see it live, not free, alive. And you will be able to, everybody else will be able to see the recording when I upload it after it's all happened. But now we've got shenanigans going on, more sideways movement. And again, I can't make a trade on that buy because that happened after 7 o'clock. So I've made a commitment to you guys that I won't be taking. And even if I did, even if it was relevant, green, I would only be very comfortable in taking it up to this area here of imbalance and no further. So depending on, and we've got to break out this consolidation zone, we'll paper trade it if it happens, but I won't be actually taking the trade. I'm really pinning my hopes on getting a sell if the conditions are right, so we can hopefully get some more percentages before my monthly target. But we have to see about that. It is what it is. So we're here again waiting. Again, it's very consolidatory. And because it's getting to the end of market close, which is 9 o'clock tonight for us, which is not very far away from here actually, which is there. It's just there. Market closes there, so it's not very far away. They might decide, you know what, we're going to go on a sideways shunt and wait and see what tomorrow brings, and then make a decision what we want to do, whether we want to go even higher or act then. But we'll have to wait and see on that. The waivers have started to turn green, so trend line green, volume ribbon green, wave is green. The alert is here before 7 o'clock. So for transparency reasons, I won't be taking the trade, because we try and make things not confusing here at Academy55. And indeed, personally, I wouldn't trust the buy scenario, because like I keep saying, this is the highest it's been, and there isn't much data to go on. So I'm quite happy to watch it anyway. If it does go up here, and I suppose if we mark it up and we do get a 2% once it gets above here, little bit of a victory, but I won't be recognizing that as a trade from me. You will be able to see it, but I won't be marking it down. It will go down as a no trade if we don't get another trade before 8 o'clock tonight UK time. So we're coming up to the so really we want a bit of a higher push if it is going for a buy out of this consolidation. So it's going to break that little bit there, and if it does that, then we'll be getting in just about there. Let's mark that up. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't say that. We're paper trading, so that is the trade, but I wouldn't be getting into the trade personally till it is prices there, but I'm not getting into any trade anyway. And the 2% is going to be way up there, which works really. Going to test that purple line again, and it's halfway in between the imbalance that was created up there. So that's a good sort of guide for a buy, but it hasn't broken this consolidation zone to prove that yet. So we'll put that over there. So it's not, well, I'll bring that in if it ever does happen. But if it is a buy, I won't be taking the trade, because my alert that I can trade with you guys is a sell, and that is very much what I'm hoping will happen for me, so I can get my percentage up for the month. But you know, if it's not to be, it was not to be. It's, you know, it is what it is. Again, very flattered and nice to see so many people on with me at the moment. And we're on again tomorrow morning between 7:55 and 9 o'clock, maybe earlier if we were all done and dusted by then, hopefully. If we have a quicker sort of trade. And that will be for our Academy55 premium members. We'll be able to see that live, and everybody else will be able to see the recording that will be uploaded to the back office a little bit later on in that morning. As indeed, if we get a trade here, this will be uploaded and will be in the back office within the next couple of hours. But if anybody is trading, we've got a buy alert there. Arrows are underneath the price. Green trend, green volume, green wave. But I wouldn't be taking any trade until it breaks consolidation, which for me is consolidation. And up here somewhere, if I was able to do so, I wouldn't be trading that until it breaks this area here, personally, because it is showing me that, yeah, indeed it's more consolidation. So we sit and wait. That's what we're paid to do as traders anyway. You sit and wait. Right, it's poking its head above now. So if you were taking a buy, I'd wait for another volume push. Stop loss goes where the wave started to go green. Already got your 2 to 1, which is in line with that. And indeed, I won't be taking the trade myself. A little bit more volume, and then for all those taking a buy, I understand why you would do that. Because we got imbalance up here that needs filling at some stage. I mean, please don't go assuming it's going to be done tonight. That needs to be filled at some stage, and they might have plans to fill it tomorrow even. But we know it's got to, indeed, that has got to be filled at some stage to equalize the market. That's all it is a point of interest. There isn't much volume around because you can tell by the size of the candles. Looks like everybody's gone home because market closes in another hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. They might have done their deeds for today. We don't know. They may not have done. Like I said, we don't know. All we're doing is trading what we see and follow the fingerprints of what they're actually doing. But there seems to be a bit of a willingness to get more of a bit of a buy. Sometimes you can surmise, because there is no volume. What are we going to do, boss? What are we going to do? We're going to keep buying. I would say this is where, if I wasn't following my own live rules, this is where I would get in for a buy. Like I say, stop loss where the wave started to turn from red to green. So indeed, that is where the stop loss is there. And 2 to 1 ratio. I'm not taking the trade myself because of The buy came at 12 minutes before the hour of 7 o'clock UK time. So for transparency reasons, I ain't taking the trade. But if I was following the rules and what I see at the moment, it's broken free of consolidation. Admittedly, only just a little bit, but it's broken consolidation. So that gives me an extra little bit of confirmation, as well as the parallels are underneath price, as well as the green trend, as well as the green ribbon, as well as the green wave. So here we are. I'm going to go on silent for a little while because there ain't nothing else to say at the moment until such time as there is something to say. But I'm very much hoping a sell alert comes in between now and 8 o'clock this evening, so we can have a bit of a. It's very risky. It's just only just broken out of consolidation, isn't it, really? See, the fear is it could be going down here and they're just going along like that again. Yeah, the fear is it could come down here and then just zigzag all the way till our time and maybe even till 9 o'clock. I mean, hindsight, I know, but it broke consolidation, but it's very tight. I mean, how much it did break consolidation by, it's trouble is if you give it a bit more, that means your take profit is going to be up there somewhere. And I wouldn't like take profit up there because, again, that is data that's not, there is much data out there. So it's a tough judgment call to do any buys, really. And indeed, following the rules, another little volume push and we're out. We would have been out. Indeed, yeah, we would have been out. There we are. So I'll get rid of that. And now the wave has started to turn red. But same rules apply. I want to have confirmation of price getting down to these levels here, breaking that low there with a nice sell alert to give me confirmation, confidence enough to take it for a sell. We shall see. Because don't forget, we are officially below the purple line, so we are in a sell bias. And we have been in sell bias since 5:45 this evening. And like I keep saying, at 4:30 this afternoon, this is the highest it's been. Ever. So here we are. Like I said, we'll keep it like this until there is anything positive to say. Right, did you see that? We had a tiny bit of a sell alert coming into play, but I really, well, obviously the trend line, it's not below the trend line, so the price has got to get down here. Trend line's got to go red, obviously. The waves are red at the moment, and we've got to get that sell alert back again. And for me, it's got to get below these areas here, in which case price will have to go onto the alert when it does, if it does turn red. But all indications are we're very much concentrating on sideways sort of action, which is a bit unfortunate. But it is what it is. Like I keep saying, hopefully you'll get a bit of experience and a bit of understanding. I mean, myself, I am learning, not, even though I'm very cautious, I'm not cautious enough, because really, see the wicks there, you'd want price to start a candle above that area, not during that area. So maybe for myself, I'd be thinking that I'd like to see price start on the minute candle above that area rather than pop up that area during the minute, if you know what I mean. More of a steady path. The fine line, because you're on the minute time frame, there's a fine line to being cautious and being fast at what you're doing. But not panicky. Never panic in your trading. If you feel panicky, don't trade. But being on the minute, you have to work fast and decisive. And the more you know about what price is capable of doing and what it could be doing, the more confident you will feel and the less panic you will feel in your trading. I just got a feeling that we are going to indeed go up to this area here to fill out this imbalance. Will they do that before close of trading today? Trading for me this month so far has been a little bit difficult in as far as much as there's not been any real clear trending trades to take. It's all been very consolidatory. And some months are like that more than others. Right, so for example, here, if we were acting on that buy alert still, I wanted to see price open above there to carry on up, not just a wick, but actually open above this consolidation area. And actually, in fact, the consolidation areas, because of those there, it's been gone off a bit. So I'd like to see price actually open above this box here to sort of give any sort of confirmations of maybe a buy trend will be happening, a short buy trend will be happening to go up there. Right, so the next candle has got to open above this box here, and then, yep, it is possible that we may be, it's very cagey, whatever it is. I was just acting very cagey anyway towards, if it is going up. But whatever, I'm not in the trade anyway, so just observations. Now, for example, that box has to go there, and I would be waiting for price to open above there. But the way it's going, I don't think it will do that. It'll just cagily keep going up, wicket and come back down again, wicket and come back down again, till it gets to this area here. And by that time, I wouldn't want to take a buy trade because this is the highest I reckon price is going to actually get to before coming back down again. That's what I really feel and think about it. And indeed, when you are taking trades, if you have a feeling that you don't want to trade, guess what? Don't trade. You don't like the trade. It's all about confidence, and to get more confidence, it will pay you to learn more price action, i.e., imbalance, support and resistance lines, imbalance, support and resistance lines, and the purple line. And that will give you more confidence if you think you know why price is doing what it's doing at any given time and how it could react. But now we've got a red volume ribbon, which is nice. We could very well be. Right. Okay. So, but I want to see certainly price getting below this line here. And this is still in consolidation area, really. But I'll be much happier taking a sell at this juncture than a buy. My line tool back on. So, more shenanigans. Stop loss needs to go on the trend, and the trend is where the candle is now. So not only that, it's not red yet, as you noticed. We haven't got any alert, buy alert, a sell alert. But being on the minute, if there is any volume around, it could happen all very, very quickly. So now I can put the stop loss on the trend line, waiting for a sell alert, waiting for the volume trend to go red, which could happen both together. Right, we've got a sell alert, but the volume ribbon is still green. The volume trend is still green. So I've got to wait for that to turn. That's where the stop loss is at the moment. Got to wait for that to turn red, and the alert has disappeared. It's come back again. Got that arrow up there. Look. There we go. Volume trend is still green. Come on, turn green. Turn red. Turn red. The volume ribbon's got to turn red. It's going to turn red at any time now, surely. Right, let's turn red. I'm in the trade. Because we had different volume intent to go for a sell. So there's my thing there. There we go. There we are. That's the trade. Volume sell alert. Parents are above price. Stop loss on the trend. And will patience pay off? We will see. Let's see where we are. Oops. 24 is, oh dear. That's better, a little bit, sort of. There we go. Right. Take profit is at 1. No, pen works. 18296 296.3. Take profit. Stop loss is at 18339. Well, that's nearly 0.8, isn't it? 0.79. So I want to go back to trading view a minute and just plot that out a bit. will be in the way, so I'll get rid of that. And we go short position. Stop loss was 1.18339.8. 339. There. And take profit was, I'll bring that down a bit. Take profit was at 18296, 18296.3, 296. $296.3. Let's see, am I already out? Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I am already out of the trade. Damn. Oh dear. Right. Only just by the look of it at the minute. I'd rather it pushed right up and took me well out, really. This is very annoying if it stays like that and then goes down again. But it is what it is. So I've lost 1%. And because of the time of the night, market opening and all that, let's just draw it up in here anyway and see, pour over the coals, like, 18296.3. So I was just going to carry on doing what I was doing, drawing it up on trading view. See if we can learn something from this anyway. And so 2%, I got in there, just there. And indeed, it's gone over the trend line now. And I was just gonna see, really, following it along, I was gonna put a horizontal ray there. And I was going to see what we could find over the take profit area. Which is way, I'd have to go on a higher time frame, 5 minute perhaps. Yeah, 5 minute time frame. And see down there, we got buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, a lot of good sideways movement there. So that is quite an important area. Obviously, that's where our take profit would have been. But anyway, it's by the by. Yeah, so I would have been really lost that trade now, not just by a few tenths of a pip, which is always very disappointing. If you get taken out by a lot, so be it. So we minus 1%. And really going forward, because of the time of the night, I'm going to stay with you guys for the next 15 minutes. But for me, even if a trade presents itself, I just take my 1% loss and I'll paper trade with you guys, if you allow me to, for the rest of the allotted time till 8 o'clock this evening. But if you know, this is, there we go. So it wasn't permitted to go down any lower. See all this movement here. No commitment for a trend or any description. It's all consolidation. At the sell there, I thought, well, yeah, we had a bit of a volume push down, so I thought maybe this could be it for a bit of a trend, but I obviously was proven wrong. And it tricked me into taking the trade. Another difficult night. Well, there we go. I'm only going to commit to losing 1%. Of course, going to the rules, could take another trade, but because of the time of the night, I wouldn't be doing that personally, because you only got till 9 o'clock. And like I said, they could, well, I'm not saying they could, but because they could do anything what they like, really. But again, volume coming in. Difficult trading conditions. So I think we'll let you off it now, and that's where we'll leave it. We'll come back stronger, sleep on it, and come back tomorrow. I'll see you at 7:55 a.m. UK time. We'll do the EUR USD, and hopefully we'll get a better outcome tomorrow. So thanks very much for being on, guys, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers for now. Bye.